Good morning. It is April 8th, Monday at 8 o'clock. Welcome to my coffee talk. This morning, just wanted to kind of fill you in a little bit about what happened over the weekend. So today's topic is how to build your confidence in 3 simple steps. So one of the things that came up during my workshop this weekend was confidence. So a lot of people had questions around, well, you look pretty confident, and how do you get confident? So I kind of figured in today's show I wanted to talk a little bit about how do you build your confidence in just 3 simple steps. For those of you who just joined me or joining me for the first time, I'm Michelle. I'm a transition coach who helps people going through major transition to kind of let go of their judgment and reconnect with their confidence and purpose. I think for me, one of the major things as I was going through my transition throughout my life was I had a lot of judgment around who I am and how I am every day. And also, there's a sense of lack of confidence. I'm constantly comparing myself to others. So it made me feel really small. So going through that process, I kind of figured out a way to show up and feel confident and believing in what I do and do well in them, and it shows up. So people notice that I'm very confident, and it's something that it was given to me. So I like to share it with everybody. And during my workshop, this topic came up again. Well, you look pretty confident. How do you get it? So in today's episode, I wanted to talk a little bit about confidence. Exactly, how do you get confidence? I think for many people, confident get confused with arrogant. When you're confident, people can mistaken you as being arrogant, but they're different. They're two different things. Confident to me, it's something that it came out from your heart. It came out from within. Arrogant is more like, well, you really don't care for what other people think and how they feel. You just kind of go. There's a sense of being selfish, and for me, confident is not being selfish. There's more of compassion, embracing everybody. But yet, you demonstrate that through the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you address and talk to people. So it is definitely different than being arrogant. So this is how to feel confident yet not to be a jackass. So my top three tips is, number one, you have to visualize yourself being valuable, and you need to visualize yourself the way that you want to be. So what kind of person do you want to be on a daily basis? Do you want to be portrayed as someone who has a lot of courage, who knows what they're doing? Do you want to be portrayed as someone who's very knowledgeable? You have to visualize your ideal self. Like, who are you on a daily basis? And if that image show up as, yeah, that's the person I want to be, then immediately you have that level of confidence. So that's my number one step. Visualize yourself the way that you want to be. Now, number two is, I'm sure we all have that. It's questioning your inner critics. Raise your hand if you don't have inner critic, or if you don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, come on, everybody have that little voice in their head. Well, I don't think I should be doing this. Well, I don't think I'm good enough with this. So that's the voice of the inner critics. Every time you show up, at least for me, every time you show up, I always question, like, who the hell are you asking me or telling me those things? So number two is always question your inner critics. Sometimes it's saying good thing to you, and sometimes it's not. So what is it saying about you, and how about the person that you want to be? And that's very important. So let's go to number three. Number three is take the 100-day of rejection challenge. I know, right? That's pretty crazy, but I think going through my own transformation and going through my own journey, I've gotten a lot of rejections, whether it's from guys I like. They say no to me, of course, or jobs. I go into a job position, I have job offer, and I go in, and for some reason, people don't like how I look or how I sat through the interview. So I got a lot of no's. Let's just put it that way. So put yourself into that, take yourself out of that comfort zone and step into see if you can take that 100 days of rejection. And once you get enough no, then you'll be like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? I got enough no already. So that's just taking another no. What the heck, right? So I think it's really important to kind of build yourself up in terms of your own success. And sometimes no means, all right, you have more room to learn. You have more room to grow. So take no as a challenge, and it's an opportunity for you to grow. And it's also a good way to build your own confidence. So to summarize my top 3 ways of building your own confidence. Number 1 was visualize yourself the way that you want to be. Number 2 is always question your inner critics. Don't listen to your inner critics. Sometimes they're saying a lot of bad things to you, so you don't want to go along with it and agree with it. Question it. Question it first before you decide. Number 3 is to take the 100 days of rejection and see where you get from that, what you learn from it. And everything that we experience are lessons that we can learn and draw from. So there's my top three steps on how to build your own confidence. And I hope that was useful. And now, if you're joining me for the first time, go ahead and put in the comment, where you're coming in from. And I would appreciate if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments. And if you're watching this later on, go ahead and leave me a comment, or if you have any suggestions for topics I should be covering, let me know that also. And you can either give me a thumbs up or a wow, anything that you like. I personally like the thumbs up. I think the thumbs up is great. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah. So that's Monday, and this is Monday Coffee Talk, and we have a lot of things that's going on this week. And I'm working on a book that should come out by the end of the year. And on April 20th, I have a workshop on time management. So you're welcome to join me and send me a message, or however that you like to contact me, through emails to Instagram. Go ahead and do that, and I will put you on my roster, and we'll work on time management. So that's it for this week. I hope you have a great week to start, and keep me posted how you're doing, and let me know what topics you would like to hear from me, and I will cover them from all my Monday Coffee Talk. I will see you next time. Bye. Have a great week.